ಆಪ್ಯಾಯಂತು ಮಮಾಂಗಾನಿ ವಾಕ್ಪ್ರಾಣ ಚಕ್ಷುಶ್ರೋತ್ರಂ ಅಥೋ ಬಲಂ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಾಣಿ ಚ ಸರ್ವಾಣಿ ಸರ್ವಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮೋಪನಿಷದಂ ಮಾಹಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ನಿರಾಕುರ್ಯಾಂ ಮಮ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ನಿರಾಕರೋತ್ ಅನಿರಾಕರಣಂ ಅಸ್ತು ಅನಿರಾಕರಣಂ ಮೇ ಅಸ್ತು ತದಾತ್ಮಾನಿ ನಿರತೆ ಯ ಉಪನಿಷತ್ಸು ಧರ್ಮಾಸ್ತೆ ಮಯಿ ಸಂತು ತೇ ಮಯಿ ಸಂತು. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. Namo Namaha. Greetings to all from wherever you are joining. The meaning of this one, Apyayantu, the Bhagavan is all pervading. Apyayantu mamangani. Yes, God is all pervasive. May He enable me by mamangani. May I have a strong limbs. Mamangani, able to express well. Able to express well. Walk and prana. My breathing is good. My respiratory system is good. May I have abundance of energy. Vak prana. Chakshu. May I able to see well. No eye problem. No ear problem. Usually these mantras are told by the students in front of the teacher. Why it is said? I want to learn about the higher possibilities. I want to learn about the God. For that, I need strong limbs, strong eyes, strong ears. My mind should be good. Brahmopanishadam, I am studying this Upanishad to know about the God, not to test my intellectual ability. I want to know about the Bhagavan, Maham Brahma. In this process, may I never denounce, may I never become a Nastika. I should not say there is no God. What I see is the reality, nothing beyond. I may not say that one. May the God never forsake me. Tadatmani nirate nirakarana. May we have a good bondage between the student and the Bhagavan. I am a seeker. Bhagavan and myself, may we become good friends, great friends, eternal friends. Atmani, may I continuously seek Bhagavan, and whatever good things mentioned in the Upanishad, may those qualities come and get expressed through me. Not just studying. Why? All the good things whatever mentioned in the Upanishad, may I become a repository. May good things come out of me. People, everywhere people are saying who is the ideal person. For example, Matsya Purana talks about what is the quality of a mark of a realized person. And how that person, what are the qualities got to be expressed. It is saying, whatever good things are there, may I become an embodiment of goodness. This Upanishad is a discussion between the Bhagavan Shiva and his father Chaturmukha Brahma. And Shiva asked the question to his father Brahma. Shiva is a controller of our mind. Good thinking. Shiva can lock the mind, no path out. He himself, he is the master of the mind. He is asking the question, repeat after me. Kene shitam patati preshitam mana. Kena prana pratama praiti yuktaha. Kene shitam vacham imam vadanti. Chakshushrotram kau devo yunakti. And why that my mind goes everywhere? Who is sending my mind everywhere? If I say my mind is going everywhere, so I can, if I am the boss, I can prevent the mind going anywhere, everywhere. I am sitting here, I am already thinking about today is in Melbourne, it's a Grahana. No dinner tonight. I am worried. Will I get sleep, and will I be hungry in night? I am sitting for Upanishad, I am already thinking about Grahana. And why mind is so? Who is sending the mind? Kena prana pratama praiti yuktaha. When the baby is born, when the baby is in mother's womb, it is getting oxygen and nourishment through the umbilical cord. And when the baby is born, who made the baby to breathe? Who taught that one? It was not breathing through the nose. As soon as it is born, it is breathing. And Vachamimam, as soon as it is born, it starts crying. Who taught the child to cry? And Chakshushrothram Kavu Devo Yunaktihi, able to see, able to hear. And sometimes things are in front, we are looking for everywhere. I can't see that one. Or something, your mother is talking to you, you don't hear. What makes you to hear? What makes you to miss out? It is Shiva is asking the question. Chaturmukha Brahma responds, Shrotrasya Shrotram Manaso Manoyat.
श्रोत्रस्य श्रोत्रं मनसो मनोयत्
Vachoha Vacham.
वाचोह वाचं
Sau Pranasya Pranaha.
सौ प्राणस्य प्राणः
Chakshushchakshu.
चक्षुश्चक्षुः
Atimuchya Dhiraha.
अतिमुच्य धीरा
Pretya Asmalloka.
प्रेत्यास्मान् लोका
Amrita Bhavanti.
अमृता भवन्ति.
It is what you are seeing, not through these eyes. These eyes cannot see. It is something. I came from Mount Waverley to here. So many cars I went past, but I did not see any cars. Specifically to look. What makes you to see the truth? This is only the gross truth. These eyes can see only the outer things. Real things we have to see. To see, you have to see beyond these eyes. What you hear through ears, you can't. This is just an instrument. Something behind these ears make you to hear. And vachoha vacham, to express with your. Sometimes I want to talk something, words are not coming out. What makes me to come out? How my words are following each other, one word behind another. How it is joined. How the words are, I am able to continuously talk. Who is making me to talk? Pretya, one who knows this one. Dhira, dhira means dhi means buddhi. Di means intellect. Ra means ramate. One, the illumined person sees that one who sees that one, Pretya, after giving up the body, Amrita Bhavanti, they elevate themselves to the higher world because they have comprehended the higher truth. Higher truth, and what Upanishad says, always do not trust your eyes. The eyes can mislead you, ears can mislead you, your mouth can mislead you, your energy can mislead you. There is something behind that one, you have to seek that one. And next mantra is na tatra chakshur gacchati,
न तत्र चक्षुर्गच्छति
na vag gacchati,
न वाग्गच्छति
na manaha,
न मनः
na vidma,
न विद्मा
na vijanimo.
न विजानीमो
यथै तदनु शिष्यात्.
यथैतदनुशिष्यात्.
It is not the truth. What is that making me to see? It says your eyes cannot show that one because this can see only the gross. You can't talk about the highest. What makes me to talk? Your mouth, it is beyond your words. Na vidmo, you cannot know. Na vijami, no, Brahma says, you cannot know. No, neither, he is telling Shiva, you won't understand, nor I can communicate. Even little bit I communicate, you won't understand. It is so subtle, my words cannot express. When one student asked the teacher, please tell me about the God, teacher became silent. Teacher did not talk anything. What to talk? Even whatever teacher says, student won't understand. So the mouth became shut. Then the fourth mantra, it is Anya Deva
Anyadeva
Tad
tad
Viditat
viditat
Atha
atha
Aviditat
aviditat
Adi
adhi
Iti Shushruma Purvesham
iti shushruma purvesha
Yena Tad
yena tat
Vyavachakshire
vyavachakshire
Anyad Eva Tad Viditat. It is not what you know. I can say I know chemistry, I know physics, but it is not what you know. You can't say, God, I know. What is God? You can say God is like Tirupati Balaji. It is not. It is only a representative. It is just a representative. What you know, what is unknown, I do not know. You can say, what is that? I don't know. If Sushri, I ask him chemistry, organic chemistry, he will say, sorry, I don't know. Don't know means he will say, after few years I will learn organic chemistry and I will talk about that one. It is saying, it is Adi, it is Adhika. You cannot say, after 5 years I will learn and tell. It is beyond unknown. Beyond I don't know. I don't know, you can say, I don't know organic chemistry. That means if I make some research, I will do. It is beyond the research. Iti Shushruma Purvesham Tadyu Tadi Chakshire. It is talking about the great people who tell this one, and everyone is telling the same. It is not known what is known, it is beyond what is known. That is what all great people are talking about. Yad vacha
yad vacha
anabhyutitam
anabhyuditam
yena vag abhyudite
yena vag abhyudite
tadeva brahmatvam
tadeva brahmatvam
viddhi
viddhi
na idam
na idam
yadi
yadi
yadida upasate.
yadidam upasate.
It is not talking about, cannot be expressed by the speech, what is God, but God makes me to talk. One who knows this Brahman, know that what makes me to talk, that is God. That is God, and not what we worship in the temple or in the altar. God is making me to express, not to confine the God to one altar. This is the God. God is far beyond that one. Yanma manasa
Yanma manasa
na manate manute
na manute
yena
yena
hu manomatam
manomatam
tadeva brahmatvam
tadeva brahmatvam
viddhi nedam
viddhinedam
yadida upasate.
yadidam upasate.
It is not which cannot be apprehended through the mind. You cannot comprehend, but it enables the mind to think. Know that is the Brahma, that is the Supreme Lord, that is the God, but not the what you think is not the God. यच्चक्षुषा न पश्यति
यच्चक्षुषा न पश्यति
येन चक्षुषी
येन चक्षुषि
पश्यति
पश्यति
तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं
तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं
विद्धि न इदं
विद्धि न इदं
यदिद उपासते
यदिद उपासते
यत् चक्षुषा न पश्यति and ears cannot see, but God makes the eyes to, chakshusha, eyes cannot see, it makes the eyes to see, know that is the God, but not what you know as God. Because of His grace, I am able to see. यश्रोत्रेण न शृणोति
यच्छ्रोत्रेण न शृणोति
येन श्रोत्र इदं श्रुतं
येन श्रोत्रमिदं श्रुतं
तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं विद्धि
तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं विद्धि
न इदं यदिद उपासते.
यदिदमुपासते
The ears cannot it cannot be about the God cannot be heard through the ears, but because of the God you are able to hear, know that is the God, but not what you know as God is not the God. Yat pranena na pranati
यत् प्राणेन न प्राणिति
yena prana praniyate
येन प्राणः प्रणीयते
तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं विद्धि
तदेव ब्रह्मत्वं विद्धि
न इदं यदिद उपासते.
इदं यदिदमुपासते
That breathing, you are breathing, through that breathing, long life. I extend my life. Through that breathing, you cannot see the God, but because of that, you are breathing. Know that is the God, not what you think it is the God. That is the first section is over. Yadi manyase
यदि मन्यसे
सुवेदेति
सुवेदेति
दहरमेवापि
दहरमेवापि
नूनं त्वं वेत्थ ब्रह्मणो रूपं यदस्य त्वं यदस्य देवेश्यथ नु मीमांस्यमेव ते मन्ये viditam. And if anyone says yadi manyase suvedeti, I know, that means I have that teacher says, if anyone says I know God, teacher says you know very little. You know very little, and therefore now practice. If anyone says I know about the God, Brahma says you know very little. You have to practice further. And last week I talked about he who knows not and knows that knows not. And he who knows not and knows not that he knows not, he is a fool, shun him. And he who knows not and knows that he knows not, he is simple, and teach him. He who knows and knows not that he knows, he is asleep, awaken him. Naham manye suvedeti no na vedeti vedacha yo nastadveda tadveda no na vedeti vedacha. And who knows the meaning of one who knows neither I know and nor I know knows. You cannot say naham manye suvedeti no na vedeti vedacha. I can't say I don't know, I know God, or at the same time I cannot say I know God. At the same time I cannot say I do not know about the God. Little bit, whatever we experience, iota. We may know one who says, I know not and I cannot say I do not know at all, that person is the fit person to know Bhagavan. Yasya matam
यस्य मतं
tasya matam
तस्य मतं
matam yasya na vedasa
मतं यस्य न वेदस
avidyata vijanatam
अविज्ञातं विजानतं
vijnatama avijanatam.
विज्ञातमविजानताम्.
And panta means path. The truth cannot be approached by traveling in the highway. All the paths, I follow this religion, I follow this path, all the paths are like highway. The truth is not in the highway. At some stage, you have to take exit, some bylane, and you have to travel alone and to find the truth. You cannot find the truth by traveling in the highway. That mata, I follow this path, I follow this teacher, I follow this opinion. Truth is not in the highway. Truth, everyone goes. Truth, you have to exit, to take exit from the highway, you need immense courage. How can I go out of the highway? How can I get out of the mainstream? Everyone who is coming, calling, come, come, come. But you should be courageous to take an exit in a small lane, travel alone to discover the truth. That is what this Upanishad talks about. Pratibodha viditam
प्रतिबोधविदितं
matam amritvam
अमृतत्वं
hi vindate
विन्दते
atmanam vindate
आत्मानं विन्दते
viryam
आत्मना विन्दते वीर्यं
vidyaya vindyate amritam.
विद्यया विन्दते अमृतम्.
And pratibodham, how can you know more about God? By talking, discussing about that one. Pratibodha, whatever little I know, I need to discuss with others. Talk to them like you put it to your students. Students will counter question. This small, it is not argument. Small churning. Through the churning, pratibodha, you teach that one to here Sushri is there. You teach him and he will counter question. This matana, the teacher's knowledge also goes up and students' knowledge also goes up. Vindate, Atmanam vindate, by knowing why I had to do, what is the use of knowing the higher things. Atmanam vindate viryam, by knowing about the higher things, you become very strong. Mind becomes stable. And you get confidence in life. Confidence in life, viryam, vidyata, vindate amritam. Through vidya, through the knowledge, you get the permanency. Yadeva vidyaya karoti shraddhaya upanishadam tadeva viryavattaran bhavati. Chandogya also talks about why I have to know about that one. It makes you strong. It makes you to attain the higher stability in your life. And iha
इह
cha
च
vedidata
वेदीरथ
satyamasti
सत्यमस्ति
na cha
न च
iti
इति
havedi
आवेदि
mahati vinasti
महति विनष्टि
bhuteshu
भूतेषु
vichitya dhiraha
विचित्य धीरा
pretya asman loka
प्रेत्यास्मान् लोकान्
amrita bhavanti
अमृता भवन्ति
iha veda vedidata satyamasti. One who knows, in the Upanishad earlier says, God, what is there, what you see is not God. And one who understands God is right within. within the heart. Satyamasti, and who knows the God is within, that person realizes the goal of life. But one who doesn't see the presence of God within and presence of God in everyone perishes. One who doesn't see the God within and in everyone perishes. One who knows the God within attains the immortality. This is the what is the second chapter. Brahma Vedebhyo
Brahma Vedebhyo
Vijig
Vijigyitasya
Vijagye
Vijigye
Tasyaha
Tasyana
Brahmana
Brahmana
Vijaye
Vijaye
Deva Atmahi Mayanta.
Deva Amahiyanta.
And this is the third chapter. Brahma Devebhyo Vijigye Tasyaha Brahmano Vijaye Deva Atmahiyante. And always there is a war between the Devatas and demons, divine and demons. And the Brahma that he saw, these Devatas have won the battle, won the war. They said, yes, we have won. We have won, and they thought it is their own effort. They have won. The gods, the Devatas became very arrogant. We have won. We have destroyed the demons, and they became very proud. So, Bhagavan, it's Shiva and Brahma, then Bhagavan Narayana himself, he appeared there in the form of Yaksha. Yaksha means some effulgent light. He appeared in front of them, to Devatas, to teach them a lesson. Ta Aikshanta
Aikshanta
Asmakam
Ta Aikshanta Asmakam
Evayam
Evayam
Vijayo
Vijayo
Asmakam
Asmakam
Evam
Evam
Mahimeti
Mahimeti
Tad Tadvaisha
Tadvaisham
Vijajno
Vijajnyo
Tebhyo
Tebhyo
Ha Pradurbhabuva
Ha Pradurbhavuva
Tatra Tanna Vyajanata
Tanna Vyajanata
Kimidam
Kimidam
Yakshamiti.
Yakshamiti.
And the gods wondered this. They appeared in the form of Bhagavan, appeared in the form of Yaksha, effulgent light. They came, they did not know who he was. All Devatas were wonderstruck. They never have seen such a effulgent, radiant, the light and that persona, and they appeared. They could not see properly, but only the light. They did not know. They were puzzled. They wanted to know, and they sent Agni. Agni, you go and find out who it is. You have to find out who is that radiant. You can ask, you can find out. And earlier it says, Na Vag Gachati. Vag means Agni. Whatever we talk because of the fire. It says through walk you can't experience. Because of that you are able to talk. Now they send all Devatas, they approached Agni and go and find out who is that. Agni was very competent. Through my Agni I can find out. Te Agni
ते अग्नि
ते अग्ने ब्रुव
अग्निर्ब्रुव
जातवेद
जातवेद
एतद्विजानीहि
एतद्विजानीहि
किमिदं यक्षमिति तथेति.
किमिदं यक्षमिति तथेति.
Yeah, they tell, oh Jataveda. Agni is called as Jataveda. Jataveda says, Sunavama Soma. Jataveda means Agni. You are telling, you are Jataveda. Oh, you go and find out who is this Yaksha, this effulgent. Agni said, yes, I will do. I will go and find out and report to you completely about that one. I will come and report to you. And tad
तद्
abhya
अभ्यद्रावत्
tam
तं
abhyadravat
अभ्यद्रावत्
ko
को
ati aitadgnirva
एतद् अग्निर्वा
aham asmi
अहमस्मि
tyabhi
त्यभि
jataveda
जातवेद
va ahamasmi
वा अहमस्मि
ahamasmi. It is said, Agni, tad abhyad dravat. He rushed towards that Yaksha with haste to know that one. And when he came, Yaksha tam abhyadravat ko aitagniriva. Who are you? It asked Jataveda, that Yaksha asked Agni, who are you? Ko va. This Agni says, Ahamasmi Jataveda. I am Jataveda. Agni means, Jataveda means knower of everything. I am Agni. Who are you? It says, I am Jataveda, Agni, knower of everything. And I know everything. Then that Yaksha asked him the question, tasmin
तस्मिन्
tasmin gatatyavi kim
तस्मिन् अवि किं
tasmin stvai kim
तस्मिन् स्वयि किं
वीर्यमित्या
वीर्यमित्य
pida sarva.
पीदसर्व
And when he says some Jataveda, that Yaksha asked him, what can you do? You go to some people, you apply for a job. Employer will ask, what can you do? And same thing Yaksha asked him, what can you do? And Viryamitya Pidam Sarvam Daheyam Yadidam
दहेयं यदिदं
Prithivyamitति.
पृथिव्यामिति.
And he says, I can burn anything on this planet Earth. I am Jataveda. I have an ability to burn everything in the planet. And he is boastingly, Agni said, I can burn everything. Then that Yaksha kept one blade of grass in front of him. Please burn it to test him. And tasmai trinam
तस्मै तृणं
nidadavetat
इददावेतत्
daheti
दहेति
tadupa
तदूपा
preyaya
प्रेयाय
sarvajavena
सर्वजावेन
tatra shashaka
तथा शशाखा
dagdhum sa tat eva
दग्धुं स तत् एव
nivavritte
निववृते
te naitadakasham
नैतदाकाशं
vijñatum
विज्ञातुं
yadetadya yadetadya kshamiti. And what it is saying, Jatave, that Yaksha left a blade of grass. You are so boastfully saying you can burn everything. You please burn this blade of grass. With all might, Agni tried, he could not burn it. And he felt so small, and he quietly went back, looking at the sky, told all the devatas, sorry, I don't know who he is. In the first chapter, it says, through na vag gacchati, through Agni you cannot know. Vag, able to talk, is Agni, through Agni you cannot. Because of it, Agni is burning. Agni quietly went back, sorry, I can't. So that is an example for us also. Whatever successful we are, it is not our effort. Somebody behind us made us to accomplish whatever we have done. It is Agni could not burn a blade of grass. How can I say I am a super success in Australia or India or wherever? Govinda, he has come from Georgia, he is coming to our Bangalore center, and in search of truth, he has come to India. And whatever we do, and how can Trump can boast, I did that one. Trump cannot do anything. Some force behind him is enabling him. And who's that? Shankaran was saying that his brother went to the temple and collapsed and died within 3 minutes. If so strong, how can? Nothing is in our control. In case if you are successful, and it is because of that one. So this Upanishad is revealing the ground reality for us. Never be too arrogant, not to be too proud of what you have accomplished. You cannot do nothing. You cannot do anything. It is only His grace you are doing. That is why every day we say, Naham Karta, Hari Karta. I don't do anything. The moment you say I do, it is like Agni, you will be humiliated. You cannot do anything, and this is the lesson. And this is half the Upanishad we covered. More to go, then Vayu comes, then Indra comes, and it's the same experience. And Indra gets the Upadesha through Parvati. Parvati reveals, and as a Guru, Bhagavan, she talks about the God. You surrender to him. By your own effort, you cannot find Bhagavan. Om Apyayantum
Om Apyayantu
Mamangani
Mamangani
Vakprana
Vakprana
Chakshushrothram
Chakshushrotram
Atho Balam
Atho Balam
Indriyani Cha Sarvani
Indriyani Cha Sarvani
Sarvam Brahmopanishadam
Sarvam Brahmopanishadam
Maham Brahma Nirakuryam
Maham Brahma Nirakurya
Mama Brahma Nirakarot
Mama Brahma Nirakaro
Anirakaranam Astu
Nirakaranam
Anirakaranam Me Astu
Nirakaranam Me Astu
Tadatmani Nirate
Tadatmani Nirate
Ya Upanishatsu
Ya Upanishatsu
Dharmaste
Dharmaste
Mai Santu
Mai Santu
Te Mai Santu
Te Mai Santu
Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
This Upanishad Kena means what? After knowing everything, what remains as a puzzle is God. It cannot be known. In Bhagavad Gita also, Atakena prayukto yam papam charati purushaha. Atakena, by whose this one, Atakena, the Kena, there also Arjuna asked the question, why people commit mistakes? And though knowing everything, ata kena prayuktoyam. Kena word comes there also. God means you cannot know. After knowing everything, still what remains as a riddle, that is God. Now I will open the forum for question, comments, and our Govinda Prabhu from Georgia. You have any reflection?
Yes, Prabhuji. I want to make some comments.
Yeah.
Yes, this Upanishad was speaking that Bhagavan, God, is above everything material.
Yes.
And this is expressing nicely in Bhagavad Gita in 2 verses. Like we can say that all these Upanishads is in 2 verses in Bhagavad Gita.
That's right. Yeah.
Bhagyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetunanana kaunteya jagati
Viparivartate.
That Krishna said that everything in this world is controlled by 3 modes of nature, sattva, rajas and tamas. But this person who has false ego ahankara thinking that he is doer, but he is not doer.
That's right.
But above all this, he said one more verse, Mayatyaksena prakritir suyate sacharacharam hetunam kaunteya jagati parivartate. Krishna said, but who is charge of this material nature? Who is control of this material nature? This is Krishna himself, Bhagavan.
That's
This
right.
is most important things. Also, I want to say important thing from Padma Puranam. We was speaking that in this world, not everything is material, like material, and this is not Parabrahma, this is not Bhagavan.
Yeah.
This is true in one way, but there is another side also. We need to see also this side, that in this world is material vibration, but another side is Shabda Brahma, transcendental vibration, like holy name of Lord.
That's
When
right.
we receive mantra also, this is transcendental vibration. And Vedanta Sutra said, Anavriti Shabdat. By this transcendental vibration, we can attain transcendental world. And Padma Purana said that person who is intelligent don't consider that this Shabda Brahman, this Omkara or Hare Krishna Mahamantra is like simple vibration, like we speak in, for example. This is like material vibration. And also Archamurti. Archamurti is also transcendental vibration. According Madhvacharya school, this is Satchitananda Vigraha Swarup. But
No, it is Archa Murti. It represents God. We cannot say that is God. It is it represents God. By doing that one, we feel we get connected. You cannot say, I know God, God looks like this. You cannot pinpoint God, God confines to this form. That represents the God. That represents.
Yes, but there is things according our school, because now we are conditional souls. For us, this is true in one way, because for us, we conditional souls, not possible to look transcendental swarup of Lord.
Yeah, we need a connection. That is a connection. To go to higher, you need a connection.
But for Mahabhagavata Vaishnavas and devotees, when they see Archamurti, they see direct Supreme Personality of Godhead.
That's right.
I want to say this, that like
Thank you.
Archamurti, this is also Satchitananda Swarup, but because of our conditional stage, we don't have capacity, we don't have strong faith to understand this Satchitananda Swarup. And by serving this Archamurti, slow, when our mind, heart became completely pure, then we can take complete darshan of Bhagavan. Same example is about holy name. Like we chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Gopal, Krishna, all these holy names, we chanting. But actually, we don't chanting pure holy names. But by constantly serving this Brahma, Shabda Brahma, our mind became pure, then we can take complete darshan of holy name and also Satchitananda Swarup. Because by our senses, Nayam Atma Pravachanena Lapyuna Medhaya, by our senses, not possible to understand all these transcendental objects. But if we cultivating this bhakti devotional to Bhagavan, then we can understand all these
Thank you.
things. Hare Krishna.
Hare
I will
Krishna.
say this.
Thank you. Any more you have a question?
I had a question after.
Guruji, I had a question.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah,
There's
chef.
someone talking in the room and I can't hear. I can wait.
Yeah. You want to go, loudly say?
I like how you talked about whatever effort we do, we might move a mountain, but we did not do. From inside, God made us do it.
Isha Vasya Idam Sarvam Yatkincham Jagatyam Jagate. This world belongs to him, and how can you claim I did that one, I achieved? It is his world. Yes.
And I have one question. Does God show himself to even those that did not do tapas, they just do puja every day?
It is what it's saying, what puja alone, you have to experience that one, realize the God within. You cannot say God is through eyes, you cannot, through ears, you cannot, through talk. You have to experience within. Atmanam vindate. You have to, dharam atmanam vindate. You have to experience the light within, see the presence of God in everyone's heart. I may go to the temple, do the archa, upasana. I have no concern for others. People are asking for some help. I turn my eyes away, hands away. I won't help. You have to see the presence of God everywhere. That is the real worship. One person went to Himalaya, got Ganga to do the Abhishek in his temple. And along the way he saw one cow very thirsty, and he thought feeding this cow, giving the drink to this cow, it is my worship to my temple back in Udupi. He gave all his water, he brought it to that cow. That Bhagavan was so pleased with that one. He took the offering. Rather than I do the Abhisheka in my temple, he gave it to the cow. He saw the presence of God in that cow. That is the real devotee. That is what this Upanishad talking about. Any more questions? Yes, Shefali?
So
You-
Guruji, my question was about the same thing. How can we be like this devotee when we feel anger, or when we feel fear, or when our mind is triggered? How can we be like this devotee? Do you have a framework so that we can quickly switch to that thinking?
No, that
I see God in them.
our Govinda ji, he has come all the way from Georgia to India. One is required is intense longing to know about the God. And second one, immense faith in the teacher and scriptures. And teachers gives the instruction, do this japa, this many rounds, discipline. You slowly follow the discipline and train your mind. Let mind be trained, then you start a path. That is you're getting on the path. And you do the sadhana such a way, after some time, you should be able to come off the track and discover the truth for yourself. Until then, teacher has told you, go on this path. At certain time, what a teacher cannot show, you should be bold enough to come out and experience the truth for yourself. That is what Upanishad says. That is what all great masters says. Nobody can show you, this is what God. That Yaksha came, nobody knows. You have to follow the path at certain point some trigger will happen, you come out and experience the truth for yourself. Then that person becomes a genius master. Until then, you follow the discipline, whatever teacher has said, follow, and regularity in practice until you get a call from within. And any more comment?
Govindji, who has come
Yeah.
from
Yes, who is this? Rita.
Yes, sir. Question. So, in this, Upanishad, we say, like, literally we are saying our eyes are limited. The words that we speak, obviously we know it's limited. So words can't express all the experiences that we have. So my question is, can the Shastras answer all the questions that we have?
No, that words, it says words are limited. It can talk about only the Maya Dakshena Prakritim Suyate Sacharacharam, what our Govindaji he said. The words can talk about what we can see, what we can hear. Words cannot explain, talk about what is beyond the senses. Script.